Two things that you're going to learn about me. One, when I tell you I'm going to do something, I do exactly what I tell you I'm going to do. And two, being I always tell the truth. Always tell the truth. Granted, I said prior to my court case situation, which I'm getting charged with aggravated assault to the second degree for knocking somebody out due to self defense, understanding that New Jersey doesn't have a self defense law, that it was supposed to be after my court case got dismissed and I was given a clean new slate. I was going to be getting body cameras for protection, for proof of my innocence, and also for the reason of me showcasing why it is that I do what I have to do. Again, being homeless, you don't always want to take a violent approach, but given the nature of the environment and the individuals, and particularly in the environment, you have no choice. And legally, they don't really like to do their jobs correctly, trying to figure out who initiated or who is the actual problem. They look at you as the same. If you're in my situation, you're at the bottom, you're a criminal automatically, you're the bad guy, you're the problem, you're the initiator, the aggressor, so forth and so on. So I stated that moving forward, I was going to be getting a body cam to clear that. This right here are smart AI glasses with the camera inside of it. Turn it to the side so I can show you. It does it all. Videos, pictures, translation, music. You can use it as headphones when you're making calls, recordings, all types of stuff. As I stated before, moving forward, I definitely need this because, and I have more body cams as well that I will be carrying around as my protection, as the only legal system that I care for, because it's the truth. No more lies. I feel like people in particularly have been living in lies for so long, and the world itself has been a lie for so long, that now is the time where I have to bring everybody to reality. And I stated before, if you didn't tell lies about me, I won't expose truths about you. But given my recent situation, being so that I got jumped, pepper sprayed 3 times, I found out from some individuals that the individuals that jumped me and pepper sprayed me, which I knew recorded a video, but they edited the video to where they put out the part where I guess I couldn't see what I was doing. So I'm swinging and attacking, but if you look at the video in which they're showing, I'm already bloodied up after being jumped. My eyes is messed up. I really couldn't see where I was swinging and what I was doing. And they utilized that part of the video to try to make it seem like, oh, look, it was a one-on-one fight. And I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised, because I'm from an area with shady people and this is what they do. So me personally, like I said, I don't look at this as a loss for me. If anything, I look at it as a lesson learned. When you're out on the streets, you got to do whatever you got to do to survive. And sometimes you got to fight dirty, even though I don't really need to, because granted, I can actually throw my hands. But in a numbers game, if I'm going to be honest with myself, that's not an advantage for me. That's not a winnable situation for most likely anybody who's in that position. And like I said, when the time is right and when it comes down to it, I'm going to handle the situation how I see fit. I don't really see the need to have to say what it is I'm going to do. It's just I'm going to be patient. And also, I had to leave my spot that I was in being homeless because I had so much attention on me from cops to undercovers, given the nature of my court situation, then individuals who came over making my spot hot, that if I stayed there any longer, I would have eventually ended up going down anyways. for something that I shouldn't have gone down for to begin with. And then my mother didn't like the situation that it occurred, so she just said, you know what, I need you to come with me now. And I just felt like maybe that's the best thing to do, which is move low key, keep a low profile, let things start to die down, and then when I decide to come back, I'll do what I need to do and disappear again. I mean, I'm already kind of gone in a sense, but I'll do what I feel like I need to do, finish what needs to be finished, and then disappear again. Leave it at that. I really don't want to talk anymore about the situation because I feel like it's no need. Like I said, it wasn't an L for me. It was more of a lesson learned. And granted that they edited the video, this is perfect for me too, because by having my own footage, body cam footage, it's time to start exposing people for who they really are. And it's time to start showing what people are trying to hide. And like I said, I'm about the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I do something wrong, I'm gonna let it be known. If I take L's, I'm gonna let it be known. I'm not gonna hold my head down. I'm gonna pick my head up and I'm gonna keep on going. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Not let life bring you down and stop you from where you're trying to go. But at the very same time, you're supposed to look at life as you learned your lesson, however you learn it, whether good or bad, and you keep moving forward from there. And you don't stop until you get to what you need to get to in life. And that's exactly how I'm looking at it. But moving forward, like I said, it will be now me wearing a lot of body cams to ensure that everything that needs to be said truthfully are being said. I probably also will use this as well in making content hands free, because I could also do that as well. Just want to show you the glasses. Take a few pictures of it, show you what came in the box. But yeah, that's practically it. I would advise now, like I said, people who come my way really take in consideration that if you come my way, you better start telling the truth and you better start being who you truly are. Because if you don't worry, I'm going to expose that. And I don't care about your consent of being recorded, especially when it applies to you doing anything directly to me. Just know you will be recorded moving forward. And you will be exposed. So, as I stated in my other videos, I think the one about I don't care how I'm viewed as a vigilante, so forth and so on, I really, and I mean really, hope y'all consider telling the truth and being who you really are. Because if you don't, I promise you, I will expose you for just that. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how I'm able to record videos. I screenshotted some pictures, and I'm also show you what's inside of the glasses. Like I said, moving forward, the truth will be told. This is my legal system. My hands are justice. And I don't care about no self-defense law. I don't give a shit if my hands is registered or not. Take a good look. Because moving forward now, if I have any problems as well with anybody outside of it being recorded, I'm going to knock you out. I don't care. Because now everything, the proof is all right there to be showcased. And legally, they can't do anything to me. Because again, you started the problem. I'm just finishing what you started. I hope it doesn't go that route, but again, I can't control nobody but myself. But at the same time, justice will be served. I will receive my peace. And I don't give a fuck about no police. Have a nice day.